Come on, hand fan.
We love the hand fan.
Purr, 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 purr.
Oh, not it loud. Not the loud fan. Not it on
I
high. Oh my
see.
god.
Sorry. Ah.
This is how we start this off, aren't we?
Yep. That's how we're starting
Okay.
this.
All right.
As I was trying to say before, I was so rudely interrupted by someone's fan.
Lana, you gotta watch it.
I know, I'm so rude. I'm so rude.
Anyway. Hola y bienvenidos a The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I'm just drinking water. That's all I got. Just water.
Period.
So that I didn't grab anything else.
Hello, and what's up, you all? I am Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. Purr. And if you have some tea, you know what to do. Hit me up. I was drinking Coca-Cola, but I am out of Coca-Cola, so therefore I'm drinking nothing anymore. So there's that. But if I wanted to drink anything else, I would probably drink it out of my cup mug. Because why not? It's a cup mug. You should get you one. And you can get you one or any of our other cup merch at lodgiescreations.etsy.com, where we do ship internationally and domestically in the US. So there are no excuses. In Spain, España, I'm looking at you. Get your cup merch, please, and thank you.
Love you, mean it. Also, it's me, the one and only Eve the Bunny, hopping in as Chicago drag artiste, maven, and all-around bad bitch, and queen of Ivy Park. Today, in our Ivy Park collection, I'm wearing a cute piece from the Ivy Park and Peloton collaboration that she did. It's a really cute little jogging suit kind of situation with these neon yellow accents on it. And it matches the pants that I have, which are very cute. I am at home in the tundra of Chicago. It is currently -2 degrees outside. Fun. And I am drinking a blueberry white tea from Arizona.
Work.
I sent it over. I just shipped it over, you know.
Arizona does that.
Yeah.
That part.
Fun fact, it's the Arizona tea is actually produced and distributed out of New York, I think.
I
Which
think so
is
too.
like the stupidest thing, but you know, it's fine.
Liars.
But we are here. We are talking about the cast of Drag Race España All Stars.
Wild.
All Stars.
I can't believe I just jumped into this whole España drag race world. It is already all stars.
They said 3 seasons in, time for All Stars.
They said we have too much talent.
Yeah.
They said we have enough.
Yeah. And even then, they still left out some of the talents. Where's Clover Beach? Just kidding. We want her judged by RuPaul.
I mean,
that's what we want.
Sure. I just want her somewhere around.
That part. Hopefully sometime soon. Hopefully sometime very soon. So, we are here. It is Drag Race España All Stars. 9 queens. 6 episodes. It's going to be wild.
But it should be short. So, I mean, hey.
I'll take a 6-episode season. In this year, and with all this drag we have, I will take a 6-episode season gladly.
This economy, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Premiering the weekend before our other current All Stars UK versus the World premieres. We got the premiere of España All Stars on February 4th. So
Why you said Happy Black History Month? Like,
Period.
thank you. See.
I was gonna say, oh no, the person that was accused of blackface isn't on this cast. Good.
That's why they felt safe to premiere in February.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Without further ado, this promo shot.
The girls.
Beautiful.
The girls.
Beautiful.
The girls.
This is beautiful, cute. Actually. This is beautiful.
Good color.
I think this is one of my favorite little promo
I think so too.
Shots in a minute. I kind of like it a lot.
Honestly, both of the All-Stars promos we got this weekend were good.
Yeah, absolutely.
The UK versus the World promo shot is good. This one is very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna make a joke about the Ronald McDonald color scheme, and then Sagittaria literally has a fucking rhinestone Happy Meal, and I cried laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so stupid. But I love this. I'm so excited. This is a good cast. This is a good cast of queens. And we're going to go in alphabetical order to talk about them, because that's how they presented to us in the Meet the Queens, which I'm going to be honest, if you haven't watched the Meet the Queens that they've been hyping up for literally, I think, 3 months at this point, it's incredibly underwhelming. It's incredibly underwhelming. Y'all hyped up this Meet the Queens for centuries.
It saves me from having to watch it.
You as someone who's watched all 3 seasons of España, Eve, you are not going to learn a damn new thing. Other than I think Hornella has some more filler interface. Like, that's literally all we learned.
Work.
So
even to somebody who has not watched all 3, I was like, I don't care. I just didn't care. I watched it and was like, don't care. Just bring on the show. That's literally all I wanted to do. This was, but everybody looked great.
But I will say the cast makes up for it, and these promo garments make up for it. So
they look great.
Bring all ketchup and mustard bitches on. Let's do this.
Period.
Alphabetically in first, we have Drag Sethlas, 6th place on España Season 2. Baby.
What I want to see from Drag Sethlas, I want to see more elevated looks. Mm-hmm. Other than that, Drag Sethlas has the goods and will be like 350% fine. I've always lived for Drag Sethlas. I thought Drag Sethlas was sickening in their season. I was telling them backstage. I was like, I will never. Very baby, very very big thumbs up for Miss Drag Sethlas. I will never forget her talent show first episode performance when she transformed out of the car and just started getting it on these hoes with them big old chunka shoes she got on, child. Then she climbed all the way up there and splayed her vagine for the world. It was epic. It was very epic. But I will say that was the only thing that I had an issue with when it came to Drag Sethlas with their look, was they also made me think of, oh God. Well, I mean, they're better than them, but who was the other one in season 3? Drag
Chuchi.
Drag Chuchi, yeah. When it came to the aesthetic of their looks, was very simple, pared down, just like a bodysuit, something in these boots. Mm-hmm. And like Drag Sethlas did a lot of that too in their season 2. And so I want to see, because especially this is All Stars, I want to see Drag Sethlas 2.0 now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I love this back piece thing and everything that's going on. But of course, for me, I feel like the rest of it is kind of an afterthought, because it feels like it's some little corset bodysuit panty thing, and then just a whole bunch of pieces of strips of like, it just looks like a lot of like bondage fetish wear on top of each other. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And just a lot of like ribbons or straps or something. I don't know. Part of that seems a hair more simplistic than I would care for. But I do like the rest of it. I think the rest of it is sickening. And I'm ready for Drag Sethlas. I'm ready.
Yeah. When I saw this, I was like, right when it came up, I think I was on another thing with Logan, and I was like, is she from Gran Canaria? And Logan was like, yep, Gran Canaria Queen. I was like, see, yep, got it. I'm learning because they all have this same, like, I guess, aesthetic and look about them. And these boots is a thing that they do with chunky whatever shoes or whatever. But I agree with you, Eve. I want to see something that is a little bit more than just that. Give me the all-star version of you, not your regular season of you, because you were good in your regular season, but I need you to be even better in the all-star season. Make me go, this is why they brought you back. Don't come back with the same stuff, because it's like, if you were just gonna come with the same, why are you here?
Right. It's like, I just don't want you to look like you're coming from a festival every runway. Like,
Exactly.
I want to see some glamour. I want to see some, you know what I mean? I want to see some range in what you do through your lens, you know?
Exactly.
Unfortunately, are we going to be able to see that much range in 6 episodes? I don't know. That's why I'm a little bit worried.
I mean, you're going to be able to see enough with each theme. I feel like if the theme is a theme and you come out giving me this every theme, then you're not showing your range.
But no, the damn Javis, they're going to be like, but where's the Sethlas we know and love? I'm really not looking forward to these
I just want more.
Yeah, I mean, this was, when they said All Stars, I was like, well, I know Sethlas is going to be on. Because we live for Sethlas, they live for Sethlas, we all live for Sethlas. I actually really like this look because I love that the feather plumage is kind of the focal point and everything else is a little bit more simple. I think if the garment was a little bit more complex, I think we would be saying, oh, there's too much going on. And I actually kind of like that it's like strapped, almost like bondage situation with the feather plumage. I think it all comes together for, it's not my favorite promo of the sponge, but I think it's a very solid promo, all things considered.
I feel like it has like pluses and minuses when it comes to Sethlas because it's not a bad promo at all.
No.
And it's very signature because you can tell that it's Sethlas. And I feel like, I don't know if that's a good thing and or not a good thing at the same time, where it's like part of me likes that I can see this and know that it's Sethlas, but part of me also wishes that if there was a blur over everybody's faces and we didn't know who was in the season, that I wouldn't be able to look at this and be like, well, I know Drag Sethlas is in it. You know what I mean?
So, I would. That's the thing is I would, because we've seen her in a lot of these like skimpy outfit, big situation. Like I would have said probably one of the Canaria girls, but it probably would have been Sethlas. But I see where you're coming from for sure. But scores for Sethlas.
I'm giving this the lovely creation an 85.
I'm going to give this creation a 93. I still like it.
I'm going to give Sethlas a 95. And I'm very excited. Very, very, very excited.
I still like it, but I just want to see more of it. More.
Agreed. Next up, Hornella Gongora.
Hornella Gongora.
Hornella Gongora. Finalist, 0 winning diva from season 3 of España.
Which was so lame because I do feel like she should have won a challenge or two on España.
If I remember right, she should have won Snatch Game.
I can't remember.
She did the man. Do you remember? She did the male character to Vanya's female character, and they put them together on that top row because they had like a situation.
Yeah, I remember that.
I really liked her Snatch Game. I remember that.
I did. Okay,
I remember her. I remember Hornella for being funny and for confessional. Those are the two things and that the spiked rose look. Like that's what I remember from Hornella.
I remember Hornella at one point. I don't know if it was because I said this on another review that we did. We talked about the top lip syncs of the year. And I said I felt like that from the point of where Clover Beach and Visa lip sync. From that part of the season on, I felt like there was a shift. To be honest with you, for me, I felt like there was a shift in a negative way when that happened. I guess I'll put it that way. There was a shift in a negative way when that happened. For me, the shift in the positive way, where at first I wasn't even that much into España season 3, and then at this point I was like, no, wait, I think this was the part, this was the first shift. This was the first shift when everybody was like, wait, this could be the best season of España. And it was the My Biggest Fears runway.
Mm-hmm.
I will never forget Hornella's look. And I felt like from that moment on, every single runway she did was better and better and better and better. And I was like, whoa, where is she coming from? Like, her engines just kicked on out of nowhere. And then and she just went on. And I live for her.
Yeah, I love Hornella. I really enjoy this promo too. I think it's simple, but the details that she has going on are really nice. Whatever this puffed situation that she has on the glove and on the heel, I'm really enjoying. The dress is very simple, but I'm a really big fan of this. The hair is good, the mug is good, like
it almost think of like a Warhol painting.
Yeah. It's very
Campbell Soup King.
It's very triptych, it's very pop art, it's very that kind of style. I kind of wish maybe now that all of them were like different shades of yellow and red to give that kind of effect. I don't think that's what she was going for, but that's just me being an art history nerd. Like, I would love that. But this is cute. I like this garment for sure.
Yeah, I like it. It's you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the dress that Rita Mingyu and Ashley Madison wore for the Kylie Minogue look and on Down Under. It gives me that vibe, but it's so good, and it's in the red and the yellow, but it's so good. And it's
silhouette wise, it also gives Simone in the Polaroid dress from her entrance on season 13.
Okay.
Now this we're gonna say about that. I would disagree with you there only because I feel like that this fits Hornella better.
I would agree with you, but similar concept.
Right. I don't know if Hornella is padded underneath there, and then I feel like I get where you're going with that, but that's honestly that's I guess one of the things that I wished would have been better about that Polaroid dress. If it would have been, I don't know, maybe somehow 2 or 3 of the Polaroids could have been taken out in the back, so it could have been cinched a little bit more or something. But like this looks like it's like fitted on her. You know what I mean? And like the other one did kind of give me a little like skinny girl in a dress. So that's why I was like, that's one reason why I think I like this one a lot more than that.
Yeah, what I like is the details of the circles on the top of the glove and then the circles on the ankle of the boot. I was like, that's
Logan too.
Those are
I was like, it's weird and different. They look like bangles almost, like those big, chunky 70s bangles, but made it because there's 2 of them on the boot, and then you put the one on the. I love that.
I love that.
My only critique on this look. I wish there was yellow in the accessories in some kind of way. Like,
her earrings are yellow.
I can't see them, child.
And that's the only thing. But her earrings are yellow.
I can't see them yellow dots in that big ass red wig.
I mean, I wish it was bigger. I do wish her earrings were bigger.
Yeah. And I wish the tights were yellow. I think if the tights were yellow, that's all I needed.
For me, the tights could have stayed red. I would have liked it if the purse was yellow and it was some large jumbo abstract shape. Didn't have to be even looking like a purse. It could look like a big jumbo dot or something, and it would just be yellow. And I was like, oh, that would give. Because that would really, I feel like, I love the, like I was saying, with the pop art and everything look of how the dress is done. And I feel like that's kind of what the aesthetic of this look is giving me. Is like, it's monochromatic or like duochrome, I guess I'll say, meets like, it's like pop colors meets art. And I'm like, I feel like that if she had a more artsy fartsy looking kind of like bag or something, maybe that look like a big swooping something, shape or just some really abstract shape. I feel like that would just like really push it into more of a high fashion kind of look. I feel like that those little purses with the little strings on them always make me think of them purses they have at TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
For like $20. So that's why I'm like, I wish that purse was different.
If not that she would have known what the set would look like, but it would have been so cute if that purse was a big yellow dot to go with the dot behind her, and it would have been like just a whole, like it would have put it all together. Like it would have been so cute, like a yellow circle bag to go with the yellow.
And I said a dot too because like the way that the squares are on her dress, if you see, they all have a circle popped out of
circle on it. Yep. Exactly.
And I'm like, okay, that'd be cute if it was like this was the circle. Like that, I don't know. It would just, I feel like it would be something too that would work more in with the dress.
Exactly. It works. It works.
Yeah.
Scores for Hornella Gongora.
I'm gonna give Hornella Gongora a 87.
I am going to take her up to a 95 because I like it.
I'm also going to give her a 95.
It's just cute.
Hornella Gongora.
My baby is back. Juriji Der Klee. Juriji Der Klee. Mother. Lana.
I failed the try not to say mother challenge.
We both just failed the try not to say mother challenge. So
mother, damn it. Sorry.
Mother.
I haven't failed yet, but we'll see.
Mother.
You're going to at some point this season. Juriji is mother. Like that's just all. That's really all it is. She is. We're currently talking about another American franchise where someone's trying to be the villain and failing and just being a ugly bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Juriji gives good TV villain in the most likable way.
Was she the one that said that she was expelled in episode 8?
Yes.
And then said, but there is only 6.
She was just eliminated. She wasn't like disqualified.
She said, in her words, I was expelled in episode 8, but there's no 8th episode, so it won't happen again. And I was like, oh, work. Gotcha, sis. You're hilarious.
She is so funny. So she's originally from Belgium.
Okay.
But has lived in Spain for a while. She was on season 2. She got 5th.
Mm-hmm.
5th?
Most iconically known for her Untapped with Marina. When Marina gets up and goes, I feel like you don't like me. I don't know what's happening. What do you do this? Da 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 da. The entire time Jurishi's sitting there going, giving the New York at the finale dinner of season 1 of Flavor of Love, where she's sitting there with that knife and that fork, like I'm about to cut this bitch. Jurishi sat there the entire time while she was talking was like, just let me talk. And she was like, you are so exhausting. And we were like, she was like, you stink, you fart everywhere, and you're just, and we're like, oh, I live for her so much. Like, melodrama in the best way possible. Like,
okay.
She's like a telenovela character for us. And like, ooh, I live for her. I live for her and breathe. And the girl is stunning on the runway. Stunning.
I believe in my heart of hearts, if they had not cast España All-Stars, or if they'd not filmed España All-Stars before they casted Global All-Stars, I believe in my heart of hearts that they would
put Global All-Stars.
Yeah.
Easily.
And like, my conspiracy theory, and I don't know elimination spoilers, let me make that very, very clear. I don't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
But my conspiracy theory is that there is a chance that she might win this season, and that's why España didn't have any representation on Global All-Stars, allegedly.
Okay.
Because they wanted Juriji, but they couldn't get Juriji. Because she might be a winner. And I'm going to go ahead and say, Lana, you know how you were biased towards Bernie and like all your feelings towards Bernie? That's me with Juriji. I will be so incessantly biased towards Juriji Der Klee. Even if she does bad, I'm going to acknowledge it, but I'm still going to say she shouldn't have been in the bottom. But she's not going to be in the bottom because she's going to win the season.
Good to know.
Mother.
Work.
Like,
Mother.
Well, I will just say this look is amazingly beautiful and cute and great. I'm here for it. I love the dress. I love that the dramatics of the dress with the whole back going upward like that, and then the tail at the bottom is the. I like the dress. I like the fun and the whimsicality of the puffs in her hair.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of this look.
The look is cute.
mother.
Mother.
Yes, said it again. Both of you lose again.
I know. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say I do have one ever so slight critique that honestly it doesn't really matter, but it kind of goes back to the same sort of situation as with Hornella Gongora. Is I
You
just
want
wish
more
there was
yellow.
more yellow. I want more yellow in the
Mhm.
garment. I
Thanks.
want
I
some
want
of
a
those
necklace.
I want a necklace. I want maybe some of those feathers in the back piece to be yellow. Not all
Yep.
of them, not even half of them, but just like a highlight of yellow.
I would like it if there was some cute, maybe stone or jewel decoration around the part of her dress where the corset part comes down and the feathers come out, like something lining that, and maybe like a cute yellow to almost like not really like be a belt, but kind of to dissect that right there because of all of that texture with all of those feathers from the back piece going into the dress. She does look a little lost in it, like it's a big wall of feathers and she's standing in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to
Yeah.
like dress. You know what I mean? It looks like she's hiding behind feathers a little bit. And so I kind of wish that, or if maybe some of the feathers on that skirt, you know what I mean? Like you were talking about the highlight of the yellow. Maybe there could have been like a strip of them highlighting yellow in the back and then a strip of them highlighting yellow underneath.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Then that
And
could have
with the-
like,
Yeah. And with the way she's posing, it looks like she's just holding up the feathers. So I don't know if that's the feathers are attached or if she's
right,
holding
because
them
they
up
could be
behind
fake.
her.
It's not attached. I don't think she had it when she was sitting in the Meet the Queens video. So I think
so
it's
she
a
must be
completely
holding them
separate
up.
piece.
They're probably
so she
fans
must
because
be
she's a
holding them
burlesque
up.
girl.
Yeah.
Probably feather fans, which is fine, but it looks detached.
She's
So
a burlesque girl, opera singer, iconic diva. Because if Sethlas hadn't won the Sethlas didn't even win the fucking talent show.
She's an Aunt K in the best way possible. That's me. That's Pig Latin for any of y'all that know.
Auntie.
No.
Yeah.
Auntie K. She's an Auntie K.
That part. Scores for Mother. I lost again.
I'm gonna give her a 90 Mother. I mean 92.
I will give her a 92 as well.
You know what? 92's across the board.
Yeah.
I was gonna give it a 90, but 92 is fine too.
The
The 2 extra points are because she's Mother.
Right.
Mother.
You said it again.
Mothering. Speaking of, I believe, non-binary parental figure, next up, this is Onyx Unleashed. Not just Onyx anymore. Onyx Unleashed.
Which is cute because they were I think that was how they went on their social media. But I like
a minute ago.
Yeah. I like they've added that into their name and their representation. I live for Onyx. I always live for Onyx. I live for Onyx on their season. Onyx, if you're watching this, call me. Because Onyx is fine. Onyx is fine as hell.
Onyx is fine as fuck.
Girl, wait. And wasn't Onyx fooling around with Drag Sethlas on their season originally? Ooh, round 2. Fights. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. If y'all decide to drop an OnlyFans, bitch, put a link out. That's all I gotta say. But Onyx I will never, ever, ever, ever. I guess there's certain things and ways people present drag on Drag Race where I'm always like, I will never forget that. I'll never forget that. And it's funny because I will never forget Onyx's, I think like Creature Runway or whatever it was, the one where they came out with the big arms and the pink face. Because one, it was sickening and amazing, but then two, it directly reminded me of one of the first times somebody had came out moving in that kind of way in an outfit, and it was Benda LaCreme on her season when she came out as that bug in that dress, and I remember that because I was like, oh, I'll never forget that. That was one of the most sickening runways I've ever seen. And I was like, I felt a little bit sad that we didn't get to see more Onyx runways along that stature, because Onyx's eye for drag and concepts just seemed very elevated. Very elevated. And I was like, and I hope this is going to be a playing field for them where like we can see more out of them and they can really like eat it up. This look itself though, I'm not against. I don't know if I'm fully for it. It's parts I like and parts I don't. I wish the pants fit better.
That was my number one critique.
And then I guess the way they're posed makes me think that the way that this top vest kind of piece is kind of crooked on them. It looks really stiff out of whatever material it's made out of, like a cardboard or whatever. So it looks like it's slanted a little bit on them, like it's not even. You know what I mean? And I don't know if maybe it's because they're bent this way and it's doing that or what. But I wish it was a little. Yeah, I think it might be the pose or whatever. The top part is kind of giving me like Power Rangers vest meets like Transformer something. And then love you to death, Onyx, but I do have to clock you a little bit. Y'all be getting them little extendo fingers for $15 off Amazon. Please put some fabric or something on those. I'm tired of seeing them bare. Those like long exoskeleton fingers that are like this long that like bend like they have 3 knuckles in them. Like all the girls are getting them off Amazon now. I'm like, I would have lived if you would have painted those yellow, or if you would have put some matching fabric that matches what you had your outfit made out of on them, so maybe they look like gloves or something. But I'm very overseeing the exoskeleton fingers, so that's kind of a turnoff for me. I think the thing I'm most surprised about is their mug, because I feel like this is the most. I feel like their look has always been very non-binary.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is non-binary too, but this I feel like is edging more on the femme side for me.
Sure.
But it's like a femme David Bowie.
I think that's a little bit because of the hair.
Maybe.
I agree with you. I think it's the hair that's giving that a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
It's more, I will agree a little bit with that. It's leaning a little bit more towards like femme, but I think what's doing it for me is just the angularity of the makeup. Because it's sharp lines, it's sharp liner. It's very like angled, sharp, like straight line brows. I think that might be what's doing it.
Yeah.
But I like the makeup here.
I'm a fan of the makeup. I like the top of this look. I like the shoulder, the extreme shoulders, and the exaggerated things. And I agree.
That top.
Right. Like I like that. I don't like the pants because I agree. I think the pants need to fit better. But everything, and I mean, I probably cut off the front of that. Like, I don't want it that long thing that's hanging down the front of the shirt. I feel like it's a little too long. I made it a little bit shorter than that, but whatever. It's cute though. I like the bodysuit underneath it because it's giving more like either burn victim scarring going on underneath it. It's kind of cute. I like it. I like the most. Though. I'm excited to see what Onyx does.
Scores for Onyx Unleashed.
I am going to say, I'm going to give Onyx a 90.
I'm going to give Onyx an 87.
I'm gonna give them an 83. The pants are really just throwing me off, unfortunately.
I was going to give him an 89, but
Well, you didn't.
I didn't because I know what Onyx is capable of.
Valid.
And this isn't the best
That's a-
representation of what Onyx is
That's
going
a
to
valid point.
Valid.
Very valid.
Pakita! Queen, 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 queen.
Okay, I'm about to lose my challenge. Mother. I'm losing it.
Mother.
Love her.
I will never call her mother.
No, because you want
Ever,
Pakita.
ever.
No, because you want to fuck her.
This is
because you want. Right.
This is wifey.
The offer is still open, I take it then.
Yes, darling. Always. Like, oh God, scratch me with those nails. Like what? Like,
yeah.
And you want to know something that's so funny? I'm finna read her too, even though she's sexy as hell. I'm finna read her.
Read her.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna read her because it's not really a read. We're gonna switch that around. We're gonna take that back. I'm not reading her.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little bit of a clocking, but it's not really a clocking. It's funny because I can understand. I noticed that she's got the little dolls kill bralette top that's made out of belts that all the girls have. Naomi Smalls had the red one when she did when she lip synced against G on All Stars. All the girls have that one. I think what I will tell her though is because that top and the bottom part go together as a set. What I think is sexy about this entire thing is the use of the pelts to like elevate it and make it. I feel like if she didn't have the top part, the top red pelt part on, and if she didn't have the little yellow fuzz balls on it, it would look so plain. Because it would look so like a bodysuit we've seen 80 million times before. If you're not fully paying attention, you cannot even notice it, that's what that is. And I live for that type of customization and like way that someone makes their drag original. There's a boutique store up north here and in a couple different places called Akira. And it's very Forever 20, not Forever 21, I take it back. It's very Fashion Nova. It's very like overly rhinestone sequin, pretty girl stuff to wear to the club. That kind of place. So a lot of the girls end up getting clocked around here because those girls will wear those outfits for drag. And it's not bad that they're wearing the outfits from drag, but they will literally wear them like they wear them right off the rack. And 3 to 4 other girls that same night will have the same outfit on. I appreciate people being able to take individuality into their drag. Like you can take some stuff that I've seen 80 other girls wear and be like, I never would have thought that was that. Like that to me is just an extra level of like that magic that I think just like makes people's drag stand out. That part. That's why I live for Pakita, because like this could have been so basic, but the way she's layered all these pelts and all the little fuzzies on there and stuff, it's just like, it's chef's kiss for me. It's chef's kiss for me. I want to borrow that coat, that little pelty coat. It's so
that coat is great. I just look, Pakita's so stunning. Like I can't stop looking at her face. Like she's so dang pretty and giving us the Ariana Grande hair, ponytail, slick up, like tight.
I wouldn't say Ariana. I would say Sasha Colby.
I mean,
it's giving Sasha Colby.
I mean that
very
too.
Sasha Colby. It's not really like the up down like Ari. It's like the
It's that
more like
the
one that's a pulling.
Right,
it's hair out, hun.
Like Melinda Verga.
So good.
Right, give her the Melinda Verga.
It's so good. It's so good. She was who I was excited about. I was like, yep, that's who I'm excited to see. That's who I love. That's who I love. Period. This outfit is great.
I think it's very sexy. It's funny because those little, hold on. Actually have
While Eve goes and grabs it, I'll just say I really like the way that this whole outfit is curated. I agree with you. I've seen this top everywhere. Whatever. I think the pieces all together could look cheap and simple, but I think the way that she's curated it in this ensemble, I really enjoy because there's levels, there's layers, there's like everything kind of going on in this like very simplistic but still very polished way. The mug is always good. I love the whip. And I'm a fan, obviously.
Yeah, so something I think is really cute with her outfit, I have them too, is those little yellow puffballs.
Oh.
So you can get these from like beauty supply stores and from jewelry outlets for like $5 a piece.
Yep.
And so I live for the fact of how she was able to add that to the outfit, because these are basically just a whole bunch of these just all clipped onto the outfit, but like it elevates it for me. It like adds an extra level. Like a lot of girls will get these or get like the little fake like furs or the fox furs or whatever, especially the burlesque girls, to add like the extra layer of sexy something when you move, you know what I mean, to your outfit or whatever. And I always think that they're so sexy. I literally have these in like every single different color.
Good.
And like I have a bunny bag whenever I go out. It's a bag that looks like a black bunny. And whenever I wear different outfits and color coordinate or whatever, I always change the color out.
Cute.
But yeah, I thought that was really cute. When I saw this, I was like, oh, I know those. I was like, I know those. I was like, this happens giving.
Yes. Scores.
Wifey gets a full cup.
Absolutely.
I'm going to simultaneously give Pakita a full cup and also upgrade Juriji to a full cup.
Okay.
Because I love Juriji.
Work.
Mothers.
Period.
Next up, Chadora. Still talking a mile a goddamn minute.
Oh my God.
Full T. I watched the Meet the Queens at 1.25 speed, so it was even faster.
Oh God.
She was really like, I was like, girl.
It's funny because I talked about earlier that part of the season, I feel like with my worst fears runway, where I felt like the whole season really kicked off right then, and I was like, ooh, this season's gonna be amazing. Up until then, I had the weirdest, not best reaction to Chadora. I wasn't the craziest about her that much at all. She was very annoying to me. And like that runway for me, I feel like was just so dynamic, and her sharing the fact that she always wants to have children and she doesn't know if she'll be able to have children. She really wants to be a dad. You know what I mean? That kind of thing completely changed my mindset on Chadora after that. I was like, wow, like I kind of want to root for them a little bit. Like I just hadn't seen a side of them that was that genuine, because they would just really come off really catty and stuff all the time.
I was like, oh, I see the person behind the drag character.
Right, exactly. I was like, whoa, okay, wait a minute. I kind of want to know more about this person. So like, I'm kind of here for Chadora being here. Their outfits and their looks and stuff were kind of, some were good, some weren't for their season. This I think is fun. This I think is sickening. Very much the All-Stars glow up. And I hope that they're doing okay. Yeah. I'm down.
I agree. I think this is like, I know we were talking about the difference of the yellows and the reds and the outfits before. I think this is a great mismatch of the purple and the red, like giving us the red glove with the red top with all that yellow, but the red shoe and the yellow tight and the yellow hair. It's kind of like, yes, it's a lot of yellow, but then she gives us the red in the right places. That is like, oh, okay, there's the red, there's more red.
Yeah.
All this yellow, there's more red. And it's I agree with you, Eve. During the season, I wasn't a huge fan of Chadora at the beginning. I was like, she's very annoying. She talks too much. She's doing too much for me. It's just driving me crazy. Some of her looks, I was like, Some of her looks, I was like, that was really good, but that wasn't that great. I feel like maybe now this is this time we get to see Chadora as Chadora. Like we get to see the real
full form, yeah.
Right. We get to see the real full-fledged Chadora, not, my very first Drag Race. Like everybody's done this before. She knows what to expect. She comes in ready. And I'm excited to see it because I feel like she has something that we should see, and I'm ready to see it.
I like her. I went on a journey with Chadora as well on the season. I'm very excited to see what she does. I'm very excited to see what a little bit of time off of Drag Race has done for her and her style journey. I agree with you both. This garment, this is not something I would normally love, but I actually really like it. I think all of the puffing in the skirt is actually like it feels very intentional. The feather plumage on the side is good. This Marge Simpson wig is Marge Simpson wigging. I like the balance of the yellow and the red, and she's one of the only people that really leaned more yellow heavy in their look, and I kind of like that. Yeah, I'm excited to see what she's gonna give.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she is going to come into her own, because even she was like, I thought I was a comedy queen. I came in the season last time saying I was a comedy queen, and she's like, I'm not really. She's like, I tell funny stories, but I'm not that comedy queen. So now I got to show you who I am, because I came in thinking I was one thing and realized I ain't that. So now I had to figure out who I was. So now I feel like we gonna get to see who she really is this season. I'm excited.
Scores for Pinchadora.
Pinchadora. I'm gonna give Pinchadora 89.
I really like this look. I'm gonna give Pinchadora a 94.
I will give her a 90.
Work.
Pupi Poisson.
Are we? Do we
Get ready to say Pupi Poisson all season, Lana.
do? I don't know. Okay, I don't know Pupi Poisson, but hey, Pupi, what's going on, Pupi?
Poopy.
Pupi. I'll get it out the way, Pupi. I feel like this dress is kind of trying to lean heavily on the design that of like the fabric, the design fabric, to try to be. I think we said it on our Project Runway, Logan, that we like sometimes they take the fabric and they try to so heavy to like lean on that fabric that it's not doing it for me. It's the fabric and the design of the outfit feels like it's fighting each other instead of cohesively, coming together. So I'm not a fan of this look, but I just am excited that we could say Pupi all season, or for however many episodes she's in there. Pupi.
Watch, she'll probably get cut right before the finale again.
Oh, well, okay.
Because that's what happened on season 1.
Okay.
Here's what I'm going to say about Miss Pupi Poisson. I wasn't the biggest fan of hers. I think sometimes her comedy is not always the funniest. But I knew when they did an All Stars for España that she would be here. She's Miss Congeniality, I believe, of season 1. I'm intrigued to see what the glow up looks like after Drag Race for her. And I'm going to be honest, I actually really like this gown. I would like it a whole lot more if she didn't have the bodysuit underneath it. Because I really like all of these like circle shaped little like things coming off of the gown. I think that adds a lot of volume. It adds a lot of visual interest. I like it. I just wish we didn't have the bodysuit underneath it.
Okay. Short, sweet, to the point. I don't like the wig. Wish she was not wearing it. Wish instead of the wig she had a bald cap that went on and that connected like underneath her neck, basically, so just like her face was showing, so like her whole head kind of was covered, kind of a thing. that matched the yellow and red polka dot that's underneath the dress.
Absolutely.
That's all. That's
I don't know that that's very Pupi Poisson though.
I know, and that's probably not. But for me, I felt like that's what would save this look.
That's how you would wear this.
That's how I would save this look. Because I feel like that it's like you were saying, Lana, it's very design heavy. It's very a walking art piece. It's very it's very haute couture. It's like it's a runway piece. It's not something ready to wear, you know? So I feel like that for some reason the hair does not, even though it's bigger hair, whatever, it's still, maybe it's the black root in it. Also, no, I think what it is I've said this before, and I think I said this during our French runway assessments and French cast assessment, Francis cast assessment, when you, Logan, said that you had an issue with Kiona's hair being green. And I said, I think the only thing that saved it for her is that it looked like more natural hair, because what happens a lot of times with those highlighter color hairs is they look like wigs. They just look like really synthetic-y wigs. Yeah. That looks like a Ronald McDonald synthetic-y ass Spirit $20 I pulled it out of the bag wig. Yeah. And I think a lot of that is from that color yellow of it. You know what I mean? It looks fake. And so if something about that was different, maybe it was done differently, or the hair was different. Maybe it would have been like a short something, but it would have been yellow. I don't know. I just feel like that hair just looks very hollow. Like, I want to be a clown for Halloween, so I done bought this $20 yellow jumbo afro wig.
I get it. I agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing I think that's throwing me off from most of the outfit, because I honestly don't have anything horrible against the look, because I love when girls will do like this almost like printed bodysuit kind of situation with the dress over the top. And it kind of either they complement the colors or they complement the styles, or it's the same print, so it just looks really layered. Because the outer part of the dress it does look like a Broadway runway kind of dress. So I'm like, okay, I like these two things together. But then when I get up to her head, it looks weird. Like someone put a different person's head and hair on this outfit.
I just realized what I want with this look. Take off the wig. Give me a straight, slick black hair. But take that fabric and make a giant, like, haute couture hat that matches that fabric. And that would have made this whole look very couture, instead of the bottom half looking couture and then the top looking, like you said, very synthetic-y Ronald McDonald hair. But if you take that and you give us that printed fabric of the bodysuit with the yellow and the red circles, and give us the hat,
a real nasty hat
coming around the side in front of your eye, hat, it would have been sickening. I would have been like living for this look, because it would have made sense. The top half don't make sense with the bottom half. And that was my only problem with this look. Yep. I was sitting here as y'all were talking, I was like, oh, I see it.
Her face makes me feel like when you go to an amusement park and they have those big cardboard things up with holes in them. And you just put your face in it. And you're like, oh, look, I'm a park ranger. She's like, oh, look.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Of course, we got them.
Y'all are nasty for that one.
Y'all
are nasty for that one.
I do know. Because that black root thing, like she's just sticking her head in there.
Y'all are nasty for that one.
Okay.
I don't like it.
I don't know. Eve scores.
I'm going to say I will give Pupi. This is hard because it's like I like her outfit more than her in it. I'm gonna say 85 and just clear there.
I'm gonna actually agree with you on the 85, because it's not a look, it's just fighting each other.
Yep.
I was also gonna give it an 85.
But look at that. Look at that.
Sagittaria with her rhinestone fucking Happy Meal. Bitch, I live.
Ew.
I live.
I live for the Happy Meal. The rest of the look, I can do without. Like it
It's
just
It
it's
needs
interesting.
more.
it needs
Yeah.
more. It seems very small in
I
I
it.
will.
would love it if that skirt was a full all the way down to the floor dress, but it still had that lace
The
up
tie
detail
on the
on the
side. Yes.
side. If it had that lace up detail all the way down the side and it was a full dress
Ooh.
down and it was
Yes.
all that material, yeah,
Yes.
it'd be so much more
Ooh.
elevated.
I will
Yeah.
say, and I'm going to take this down for a second so we can see it. This kind of chunky heel, I fucking live for this
Oh yeah,
chunky ass heel.
I
yeah,
like the chunky heel. I don't like all
love
those
this heel.
ties. Like, just give me
yeah.
one strap. Don't give me 18 ties all around the ankle.
Or
Because
she should have
if
laced them differently,
or,
almost more
right,
gladiator style, where they
Or
went
that's
up.
what I was thinking. I was about to say these more gladiator come up the leg.
I want, honestly, if you're gonna have the tie-up detail on the skirt, and if you're gonna have it on the shoe as well, I want every part of the garment to have that like lace-up detail. Like I want the corset to have it.
I think the corset has it in the back.
Well, but I want it like on the side of the corset.
On the side,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like, I want
it
it,
could be on the side of the gloves.
I want it on the glove. I want it on the strap. Like that would have been a really cute concept for Sagittaria because she does give fashion. She was known as one of the fashion girls on season 1, and I'm very excited to see her fashion here.
That's why I was like, this seems tame for her.
It does, doesn't it?
I would have loved to see that lace detail, like you said, the tie up least go all the way up the corset, all the way up to to the top, and then they all the way down.
Like they're all separate pieces, but they
all
separate
separate pieces, but they all meet up.
Yeah,
yeah.
I would have loved that.
That would have been interesting, and like you said, tie them shoe tie ups up like you did the lace, so it looked like it's going up the leg.
Yeah,
and that would have ate down. But it just seems very contained, very small, but it's not horrible. It's just, I just want more.
But I'm excited for her. I think she said in the Meet the Queen, she was like, I learned how to sew. I learned some things from some comedy girls. And I'm coming back in with a refreshed sort of mindset on Drag Race. And I'm like, I'm intrigued to see her. I'm intrigued to see her without the doom and gloom of fucking Dovima Normie's bitch ass bringing her down. I'm excited to see her be able to shine more than she did.
So, funny story. I didn't watch all of season 1. I stopped after the first couple of episodes. But I really did not like Dovima.
Oh, Dovima is a aunt.
I didn't care for her at all, especially in the first episode. I was like, oh, girl, your energy is just so murky. Like,
thank God she ain't here.
I was like, my gosh. But, like, like you saying that, like, you didn't have to worry about her. We can have her now without Dovima around. And I'm like, okay, well, now I can see, like, how my initial assessment of that bitch was right.
Scores for Sagittaria.
Honestly, I feel like I would give this an 85 too, because it's not bad, but it's not bad, but it's safe for her.
Yeah,
but it's not like it's horrible. Like it don't look like trash. Like, it's a cute little fit, but but I know this is below. This is lower on the rung for like what Sagittaria like brings when she brings looks. That's why I'm like, I'm surprised she didn't. Maybe she did that on purpose. Maybe it's a tactic, girl. Maybe she's like, let's keep them guessing. Let's not give it all away early in the meet.
Low for right now, and we'll see what happens. Yeah.
All right.
I'll give her. For me, it's like an 83.
I'm gonna give her an 80.
I can see an 80. Actually, let me change mine to an 80.
Okay.
Yeah.
And last, Samantha Ballentines. Baby.
Miss Giggle, kick herself.
Miss, I'm gonna get out of all my clothes every time I lip sync.
Child.
Miss, I don't want to wear clothes when I lip sync. Miss, production wanted me to go far in the season, but I underperformed.
She said, I'm not here to make friends. I'm getting naked.
Literally. Literally. You
Samantha.
know, I'm not surprised she's here. Seeing
I'm
as
happy
how
she's not in the Bob.
I'm happy she's not a Bob. I'm happy she's here. She is Miss Congeniality season 2, so like obviously Miss Congenialities get cast on All Stars, I guess. 2, she hosted the crowning party for season 3, so like, production loves her. I knew she would be back. I'm very intrigued. She is the biggest wild card for me because I think she is the lowest placing from her original season on this cast, and so I'm really intrigued to see with some more money what she can do because I actually really like this look. It's very simple. It's a simple dress. The coat is what does it for me, and I like it. It's not the most grandiose promo ever. It's not the most flashy, but it's a solid look, and the mug looks good, and that was an issue for her on season 2. So I'm already like, if the mug is better, okay, I'm interested, Samantha. Let's see. I'm keeping my mind open with Samantha.
I am hoping and praying that we actually see some elevation in Samantha Ballentines' drag, because I feel like that was the biggest thing that hindered her in her season. Was they loved her personality and her comedy, but her looks and things like that did not hold up to the same level. So it was she, like, to be blunt with you, she seemed very much like the Jujubee of España. And so I'm hoping, unlike Jujubee, that she comes back and we see more elevation. Because I think that's my biggest critique with Jujubee is half the times Jujubee will come back and be still wearing basic stuff, and I'm like, girl, this is your 5th time on Drag Race. Why are you in these slip dresses on the runway? Like, I need more. So like, I hope Samantha comes back and really hits us over the head with like some sickening looks, some really nice styled wigs and stuff, so we can be like, okay, girl, now we see you as a contender. You know what I mean? Like, we're not bringing you back because we just loved you so much. We bring you back because, no, girl, you might snatch a crown from somebody. Like,
I hope she can at least play safe, maybe.
She easily gets. She honestly is one of those kind of people. If you think about the format of Drag Race, it's like you have to be funny. You have to know how to make outfits. You have to be able to serve conceptual looks on the runway, and then you have to be a signature individual. And like, Samantha's got most of that. If you honestly think about it, like, she could honestly have a good contention for the crown. I just feel like I said, her aesthetic was the main thing she needed to work on. But like, if she comes out the gate swinging, look wise, the girls might need to be worried.
As long as she
when the comedy challenges come up, it's going to her.
Oh yeah.
Period. Snatch game might go to her. Period. Like, I'd be worried. She could jinx this shit. Like,
yeah. I mean, as long as her track record this season is better than bottom two eliminated, I think she'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll have to be now because it's going to be top 2 lip syncing, not bottom 2. So it's not like she has to try to. That's also the other thing that always ends up being a pain in the butt when they do that format, is because then the girls in the bottom can't do a thing to save themselves. You are honestly at the mercy of whatever person is in that position. So it's like, we'll see. You just got to stay out there bottom 2.
Mm-hmm. As far as this look goes for me, I like the coat. I love the wig, and her face is doing it. This dress is simple, but it's cute. It fits her well, and the boots are cute, and it's really a good outfit. It's solid. It's a solid look for a good promo.
I don't like that the vinyl in the dress and the shoes don't match.
I was about to say that.
I just noticed. I was like, those reds look off.
That's the only part about it that I wish the vinyl matched.
And it doesn't match the vinyl in the jacket either.
No, it's 3 different red leathers.
It's 3 different reds, so it's kind of like. And I think the feather bottom.
I'm about to say none of them really match the coat either.
I'm about to say the feather bottom of the coat matches the shoe, but that's about the only thing that matches out of this whole outfit is that bottom. But it's still not a bad look. I'm not really tripping like that. I still think overall, if I just did a quick like, oh, that's cute. If I wasn't sitting here studying the whole look, it'll be a solid look. I will be like, that's cute. It works. Da, da, da. So
It's
for
like
me,
it's the prompt. It's red and
right.
yellow. It's the prompt.
Right. It works. It works. So I'm not mad at it.
You did what you had to do for this.
You had
So,
to do
yes.
for this.
You
Exactly.
did what had to be done.
To be
Yeah,
done.
exactly.
Not needed, but had.
Had.
For sure.
Scores for Samantha Ballentines.
Samantha, I'm gonna give you a 80 for real.
That's what I was gonna give her to at 80. That seems about right.
I will. You know what? I'm gonna give her an 81.
Look at you, one upping.
I know. I know.
We love that.
Well, that is that. We're gonna do the world's shortest draft because there are only 3 of us and 9 people. I already have a randomization
Ooh.
that both of you are going to be happy with. So don't worry.
Okay.
I'm not going to screenshot it because screenshotting from this site gives us issues every time.
Okay.
But the draft order is Lana, Eve, Logan.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
So. Lana.
Banana.
I am picking Pakita. I'm picking Pakita. I'm picking Pakita. I'm picking Pakita. Period. That's what I want.
Eve, put me out of my misery, please.
Come on home, Juriji. That's all I gotta say. Gotta get mother. If I can get wifey, I gotta get mother.
Well, you've both passed up the real winner of the season, and that's Drag Sethlas.
Why me no? I mean, those are all 3 strong, good people.
Absolutely.
That honestly might be the finale time. It's giving top 3 energy.
Okay.
I'll take a second.
My second pick.
Shoot.
I have faith in her. I think time off of Drag Race will have given her the opportunity to get her aesthetic together. I'm picking Samantha.
Ooh.
I have faith in her.
Okay.
I have faith in Samantha Ballentines, so I'm taking Samantha.
Okay. I am picking somebody who somebody who I connected with really well and just really showed me a lot of heart and strength and good stuff on Drag Race, and I'm really happy that they're back. But I'm gonna give it to top 2 finalists of season 3, Hornella Gongora. Yes, I do love me some Hornella, so her.
Okay.
I love that choice. So we've got Lana, we've got Onyx, we've got Chadora, we've got Pupi Poisson and Sagittaria.
I think
I'm getting the person I want, so I'm good.
I am getting Onyx.
Perfect.
I think that's a great choice.
I was like, I have 2 people that I know that I want, so.
And your second pick, Lana?
My second pick.
Well, actually,
third.
Oh, my last pick of it all is Sagittaria.
Yeah.
Work. Well,
I know who I'm getting. It's fine.
Yeah. Since you picked Onyx, I'm gonna pick my other person who is Pink Chadora.
I'm very happy to have Pupi Poisson as well. I'm going for comedy and Canaria. That is my theme this season for my draft. Grand Canaria and Comedy Queens.
Pretty much.
But I think we all have some cute teams.
We do. So, I think we do have cute teams.
In review, Team Lana, Pakita, Onyx Unleashed, and Sagittaria. You're the only person with a queen from every season. That's cute. That's cute, actually. That's cute.
Okay.
Team Eve, Juriji Der Klee, Hornella Gongora, and Chadora.
Yeah.
And
Period.
Team Logan, Drag Sethlas, Samantha Ballentines, and Pupi Poisson.
Our first picks were just fierce. I'm just gonna say those first
Right,
picks
bet.
was fierce.
Well, as soon as I saw the draft order, and I was like, Lana's taking Pakita, and Eve is taking Juriji. Got it. Who's my next pick? Hey, Sethlas. Hello.
Yeah.
Not a bad choice at all.
Big part.
So, well, that is that. Let us know in the comments below, who are you most excited to see on España All-Stars? We will be back at some point before the premiere on February 4th, as we are doing our Instagram review video for España All-Stars, which will be judged by our resident evil diva, Lana.
I can't wait.
And we will also be back sometime shortly after the premiere of Drag Race España All-Stars to talk about this short-ass season. This little blip of a season, which, quite frankly, with everything else going on right now, I'm happy about.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we don't need no 12, 13 episode.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Drag Race is about to be on episode 3 and ain't nobody went home yet. So, yeah. That would be half of this All-Star season.
Right.
Literally.
Right.
But yes, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already, because we're going to be here almost all the time, giving you almost all things drag. Hit the like, share with your friends. If you want to support us in a monetary fashion, the super thanks button is available down below as well. And all that money goes right back into making this podcast better for y'all. So we greatly appreciate all of that support. We got 2 other YouTube channels as well, with Almost All Things Reality TV and Almost All Things Eurovision Song Contest. So make sure to check those out as well if that's your gig, or just stay here too. That's fine. We like having you here. Make sure to follow our socials at The Cut Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can also go follow the 3 of us down below. If you're in the Chicago area, book Eve and then go see Eve. And you could go get your merch, including but not limited to cup mug, available down there as well. And with all that being said, cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Not the fan.